best free fonts you should be using for your clothing brand in 2023. Now, ideally, once you hit a certain point, you should be making your own custom typefaces when it comes to design. This just sets you apart from the rest, the struggle until you have to find the perfect font for the project that you've just got like 4 revisions for. So I'm just saying, learn how to draw that type, my friend. But for now, these are my top 5 free fonts that you should be using, and I'm going to show you guys where to get them, especially commercially free. So make sure you watch the full video. So number 1 is Nuit Serif Bold. I love this font because it's a good base for most projects that want to copy that, I guess, style, like Cactus Plant Flea Market. And there is brands that have completely ripped and just ran with the concept of Cactus Plant Flea Market, especially with that whole Yay collection that came out, I don't know when, 2016. But this is a all-around good base for that look, and it allows you to expand it in Illustrator and use the pencil tool to make it your own, and add in the logo, some colors, and bam, you have a whole design complete just by using typefaces. Padiomella? What is this word? Okay, the next one is Padiomella. Insert Google. I like this base as a Y2K base because everyone's seen the Bonjark font or Bonjark font. I don't know how to pronounce it either, but I feel like it's just been overused. So I use this as a substitute for quick Y2K design, and it allows you to add in logos and scripts and make something your own just from using this typeface. It's a very stylized typeface, but because it is stylized, you get that really heavy Y2K look. It's not very playful, it's very aggressive in its line and nature. So I would say use it to your discretion, but it's a very good typeface overall. Number 3 is Varsity Team Bold. I mean, you can't go wrong with a Varsity font. It's just, I guess, timeless when it comes to projects. We've seen it on Pyrex to new brands now. What's a good new brand of them? Like Hellstar with like the whole Varsity tees and everything like that. It's an overall good base for a font, and I feel like this font will never go out of style. Wood type. Number 4 is Warsaw Gothic Wood type. Can we just talk about who's naming these fonts? Because you guys are crazy. Anyway, it's a playful alternative to those very serious sans serif fonts. I love this font overall, especially when I need to make like a tag for a collection or something like that. Just having this font there is really good, especially if I don't want to go for like a classic sans serif font that's been used a million times. Having something that's a little bit rounded, a little bit more playful, a little bit more free in terms of, I guess, font width. So yeah, and you could dress it up and make it a serious font. Number 5 is GE Lar Script. Now, if you're an OG of this channel, you've seen me use this typography like 10 times. But I've used it personally like a million times. I love this font because it's a script font that's not doing too much or not doing too little. And I really wish there were more fonts like this that weren't too stylized and too boring, where it was middle ground for you. Now let's talk about where I get my fonts. My number 1 place to get fonts is FontMeme, and it's, I guess, one of the best options. I feel like most of the ones that I go in terms of websites for fonts, they're not very cool. Like, they just look too cluttered. It's not aesthetically pleasing for me. So that's why I use FontMeme, because it just looks new, easy to filter out your logos, filter out the categories, and most importantly, filter out if the font is able to be used commercially, which is super important. If you're not checking if your fonts are commercially available, you're a bad person, because I know you're not paying for that font. Well, I hope you guys enjoy that video. Let me know what fonts you guys use in your projects, because I would really love to know. I'm always looking to expand my collection of fonts, because you can never have too much fonts. There's never the perfect font. So yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you when I see you. Make sure to go check out Revision. Take care. Peace.